All right, I'm here today with Jill from Stretch Zone. So I was wondering, how did you get into the career of stretching people?
I was doing personal training, and then I heard about this, and then I've been doing stretching during personal training, and I just want to learn
Okay,
more about stretching.
more about stretching. And so how has stretching and flexibility helped you and your clients?
Well, it's helped them be able to move. A lot of them are older, and they lose range of motion as they age and get tighter, and they want to golf and play tennis, and it helps them be able to continue to do those things.
Right, so it's like you don't use it, you lose it as you get older, right? Okay. And in your opinion, does being flexible benefit you in any way socially or emotionally?
We're able to do more social events, like go and play sports, and you're not bedridden, and able to go shopping, things that you don't think about that people can't do. You kind of take it for granted until you can't do it. So
Right, and that probably in turn helps you to be just a happier individual because you can go
Yes.
out and do things with friends and stuff like that. That makes a lot of sense. Are there any misconceptions regarding stretching that you know about?
yes, people think that stretching has to be painful, and it doesn't.
Okay.
So what we do here, we override the nervous system with our belting system and help people go further so they can get better results.
So you can stretch but not have to be in pain.
Right.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah,
that
that
is
actually
different.
does the opposite. It opens the door for injury and
So you guys have a unique way of stretching here
Yes,
then. Okay, that's really interesting. And what about different ages? Are people supposed to stretch differently according to their age, or is it pretty much the same?
it's pretty much the same. We made protocols based off of a 3-5-7 system, 3 being a mild and then 7 being a deep stretch. So we can stretch anybody. People that have injuries and stuff, we make accommodations to them, and then people that are going to go play a sport, or people that just started working out or have been working out forever, or they finished a workout and are going to go do one. It's static. Or we don't do static stretching. We do dynamics. And we can really do anything
Okay.
afterwards.
What's the youngest age you've ever seen doing the stretches here?
14.
14? Okay. Is that like a recommended age that they be older than 14, or is can they
That's
start
just
younger?
when we start stretching them. I know some people do stretch their kids younger.
Yeah, because I know children in general are just
They're still
very
growing and
flexible.
yes.
Yeah, it's not till we get older that we need to start paying attention to that. Are there any dangers involved in stretching?
Here there aren't because
Okay.
of our number system. It helps keep us safe and the clients to make sure they don't go past. It's off a scale of 1 to 10. So 3, 5, and 7 are a good way to show where you're at on that scale. After 7, that's when the injury could come in and it could be dangerous. And if you do static stretching, which is holding them longer, you couldn't go and do a sport afterwards because your muscles would be too elongated and you wouldn't be able to react as quickly. So that's
Okay.
why we do dynamic, and then you're able to build that life.
Nice,
afterwards.
nice. Now, a lot of people out there go to the gym and they stretch on their own, and they probably don't have a whole lot of education on how to stretch. What are the dangers involved if they're going to do it on their own?
Probably holding the stretches too long and putting themselves in pain,
Okay.
where you could hear something or go into an activity that you shouldn't have done. If you did a static, stretch beforehand, they don't know that you shouldn't work out after that.
Right. And now I know that you all offer one free session for the first time, so it definitely sounds like it'd be beneficial to check that out just to get some knowledge about
Yes.
stretching. People are going to be interested in that. Is there any message you would like to leave with any of the younger generation today? I know a lot of the younger people are still quite flexible, but as they get older, is there something that you want to just have them keep in mind?
Come in and get stretched because as you get older, you're going to need it more, and it'll help prevent injury by just making sure your muscles are stretched out and you're done properly, and you can learn a lot. So.
Excellent. All right, well, I really appreciate you taking the time to share your advice. All right,
Thank you.
thanks.